Howdy lovelies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Wawa Crafting, where we learn, grow and craft together. In today's session, we are going to work off our scraps and punching circles. Now, if you've been following me before, you know that I love to incorporate circles in any of my paper craft projects. I love incorporating circles in one or another way. It's one of those elements that I really truly enjoy using, and it is a good element for me personally to add. So let's work off that scrap and let's get into it. Now for this we need punches. If you don't have, you are going to try and get something that you can simply pencil, maybe a bottle. You're going to sit and trace your circles, maybe with a glue bottle, whatever, a glass, anything of that sort. You can fold this over, and instead of just cutting one, you can then cut two for the same. Remember, when we fuzzy cut, we move our paper, not the scissors. The scissors basically stay put the whole time, and you move your paper. And there you have it. Two for the price of one. Yes, there is a bit off, but you can still use it. I, however, will be using some punches, different sizes, 1.5, 1 3/4, 1 1/4, and I'll just punch them out and then later use them in my craft. And I try to use a variety of sizes, make them fit in, punch out as much as I possibly can, and from there we go to the smaller size. Some of my punches are chewing paper, so I mostly use a double layer so that it is easier to punch it. There you have the tiny ones. So this, then maybe get another one. This will go to the rubbish bin. You can maybe fold this over and punch. Just make sure that you've got it lined up. So I turn one over. There we have two for the price of one. Maybe another if we're lucky. And this one is chewed because it's right on the edge. Just put it out and then just trim this off. I find my circle punches are very temperamental. Just trim around it. And then you have that. You can use any type paper. You can fold this over to ensure that you can get more out. Punch. If it hooks, just press it down. Another one punched. That will pop right open, which is good. There we have that. And then the last one here. And there you have 8 little circles from that strip of paper. I will be punching one from here, and I will find one that fits, which will probably be this one, which is 1 inch or a 1 1/4. Just maneuver it in there and you will see that it's still punched. You got that, and if it's hooked in, just blow on it or take another piece of paper and just hook it out. It sometimes happens. You can pull it from there. Pieces might get stuck, but you can take it out from there. And I'll keep pushing it back in. Can you imagine that? And there we go. All kinds of sizes. Work down that scraps. Here I will use the smaller one. I'll just open my tab. I can punch directly in there. Sorry for that noise in your ears. And the little circles. So the tiny ones. Very nice to add in general layouts on cards. When you're making large photo pieces, you can make stickers from these. I'll still show you how to make your own stickers as well. And that, of course, is without having fancy tools. This one, going to take the 1 1/2. Should fit barely, but make the most of it. This one won't, as it's too small, so 1 1/4 should do. And it keeps now moving. It sometimes happens that you can't just line it up nicely. It keeps moving about. And there we have that one. Another piece of scrap done. Same with the purple. Let's do the blue. That will probably be a 1 inch. That fits in there. Done. Again, 1 inches. Really nice and quick elements to add to any one of your projects. This I would like to do 1 1/2. Just try to move it as close as you possibly can to the edge. That way you can fit in maybe another one. I'll go this way. That's done. Now we can cut one out there in the middle. Let's see if the 1 1/4 will fit. Just making it. And then you can go ahead and do the smaller one. Might be a 3/4 inch that will fit in there. And that one popped out nicely. And then with these ones, I'm going to double them up and just punch one time. Oh, and I moved it. Sad. There we go. Maybe fitting in another one there. Barely. If it's too close to the edge, you cannot cut it properly. This one, nice little strip. Maybe make the 3/4. Won't fit the 1 inch. And the last one, we can open it up and just punch that one. And there you can see it tears it completely. I'll trim it another time. With this, I would like to do a few bigger ones. This is 1 3/4. The yellow is a bit thicker than the polka dot paper, so it should go through. There we have that. Just put this back. Three-quarter or 5/8 of an inch. Tiny little ones. Maybe one from there as well. See what fits. And that way you can get quite a few punched out. That one also torn. That one was just half a one. But there we go. You get the idea. And that is how I use up my scraps. Thank you for joining me. Please go try and work off your scraps. And if you do, please tag Wilwa Crafting on social media. If you want to see more content like this, give me a thumbs up. And as always, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel too. See you back soon. Goodbye.